What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon trading card game online card opening series. Alrighty, so my memory's a bit foggy on what we did in the last episode, because it's been quite some time now since I recorded an episode. Yes, I've gotten a bit slack again. Oh well, it won't be too much long before the schedules do change again. I go back to a Let's Play. Alrighty, so in this episode I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit because I've actually figured out I need cards from the X and Y series for a few competitive decks. So I've actually gone around and finally redeemed the X and Y booster pack codes that I had, and I end up with 1,044 codes. So not as much as Legendary Treasures, thank God, but hopefully out of this I should be able to get the cards that I need for my competitive decks for online play. And hopefully for a ranked battle deck that I'm thinking of making. And yes, I'm going to try and do ranked battles. As much as I hate them, I've actually had a go of ranked battles, and it's basically the same deck over and over again, which does make the game pretty boring, and there's no room for creativity at all, which is why I like my practice plays a lot more than ranked battles. But regardless, let's actually get this episode started, and our first pull is going to give us a Mega straight away. Voltorb, Shelter, Staryu, Fletching, Water Energy, Girder, Soul Rock, Professor Sycamore. We have Floatstone, a Hard Charm story, and Mega Blastoids EX. Alright, so that's good. I can at least use Mega Blastoids a few more times. We got Fletching, Fairy Energy, Honedge, Diglett, Pansear, Krokorok, Quilladin, Whirlipede, Krokorok, Reverse Solo, and Malamar as the rare. And this is another one I need as well from the X and Y booster packs. This is the only deck, or the only way I know of getting Fairy Energy at the moment, besides the Xerneas theme deck, which gave off a few Fairy Energy, but not enough for competitive play, unfortunately. So if you, as far as I'm aware of, Fairy is actually a pretty good deck to work with. So who knows, I may actually build a Fairy deck a bit later on. Alright, so Buttlebee, Ekans, Slugma, Metal Energy, or Steel Energy as I've been calling it, Staryu, Digzaby, Kusola, Gurdor, Trevenant, Reverse Solo, and Yvantal as the rare, and this is just the normal Yvantal. Again, another one I actually need a few of. 10 may do actually, but usually a lot of dark decks structure themselves around this Yvantal as well as the EX Yvantal. And as I said, EX Yvantal is pretty strong now, along with the Mewtwo EX and a few other cards. Diglett, Chespin, Dark Energy, Psychic Energy, Tailo, Delcatty, Shauna, again another card that I need. Double Colorless, again another one that I need. X and Y apparently has all the cards I need. Simic, Reverse Solo, and Aegislash as the rare. Okay, so our next one's going to be Chespin, Metal Energy, Lillipup, Psychic Energy, Shelter, Fairy Garden. Again, pretty good card for Fairy decks, so it's worth having quite a lot of these. Usually you carry about 2 Stadium cards on you, though most competitive players only carry 1. Super Potion, Muscle Band. I actually like Muscle Band now. I have actually included that into a deck that I was mucking around with, and I quite like it a lot since Plus Power is no longer legal, as far as I know, in any decks. Aegislash, Reverse Solo, and Viridion as the rare. Okay, so from there we've got Bidoof, Punkaboo, Skiddo, Electric Energy, Voltorb, Professor's Letter, again another card that I like. Professor Sycamore says the same thing as Professor Juniper, and again that will be pretty good once Professor Juniper is finally not allowed in legal play for competitions, when it finally switches over to the X and Y metagame. Great Ball, Quilladin, Reverse Hollow, and Zoroark. Not the Zoroark that I have in mind, but still kinda decent I think. Can't Retreat, and a risky move, but does a lot of damage. Alright. Next up is Honedge, Froakie, Skitty, Metal Energy, Inkay, Spupa, Red Card, Great for switching or the surprise attack on defending Pokemon, Jubilade, Voltorb, Destiny Burst, kind of works like Aftermath, and Starmie as the rare. Alrighty, we got a new card. We got Water Energy, Scatterbug, Lillipup, Ponyard, Psychic Energy, Whirlipede, Super Potion, Cassius. I think I've seen Cassius used once actually. That's about the only time I've ever seen it, but it was gimmicky. Scolipede, Reverse Solo, and Wigglytuff as the rare. Okay, so from there we're going to get Doduo, Pikachu, Voltorb, Phantom, Metal Energy, Solrock, Shauna, Rainbow Energy, which I'll probably see quite a lot of pretty soon. I have seen it once, but that's all I've seen it so far, so I think this will be replacing the Blend Energy if a Dragon deck does come out later on in the future. Skiddo, Reverse Holo, and Greninja. Oh, the scummy Greninja is the rare. Ugh, I forgot about you. Alright, so next up is Timber, Dark Energy, Bidoof, Fennekin, Jigglypuff, Great Ball, Shadow Circle, which I do love for dark decks. Very handy now in the competitive ranked battles as well. Doublade, Crocodile, Reverse Holo, and Dugtrio as the rare. Yeah, it's not as good as the old Crocodile you got back in the Dark Explorers. From there we're gonna get Ponyard, Inkay, Spritzy, Voltorb, Weedle, Illuminous and Volbeat. That's doesn't happen every day. Dodrio, then we have Hard Charm and Go-Goat as the rare. Alright, that's followed by Spritzy, Fighting Energy, Staryu, Swirlix, Ladybuzz, Sableye. There's another Sableye that's as good as that one, so it'd be worth picking up the other Sableye. Electrode, Eversoda, which I do love so much, so it's nice having lots of them. Herdia, Reverse Holo, and Macargo as the rare. We have Sandile, Froakie, Jigglypuff, Zora, Scatterbug, Herdia, Shadow Circle, Frogadier, Eversoda, Reverse Holo, and Emolga EX. I think I've tried out this Emolga. I think I have. I've got a funny feeling I was testing out Electric deck and that may have been a card I used as well as a full art Emolga. Rhyhorn, Grass Energy, Chespin, Skitty, Pumpkaboo, Shauna, Braskin, Cassius, Skitty, Reverse Holo, and Wigglytuff as the rare. We then have Slugma, Jigglypuff, Fletching, Tailo, Ponyard, Hard Charm, Electrode, Mr. Mime, Swellow, Reverse Holo, and Taurus as the rare. We now have Skitty, Fighting Energy, Tailo, Ekans, Pikachu, Krokorok, Muscle Band, which I have said carry lots of them, Fairy Garden, Dunsparce, Reverse Holo, and Rhyhorn as the rare. Okay, so our next pack is going to give us Jigglypuff, Rhyhorn, Weedle, Honedge, Voltorb, Professor's Letter, which I do love having lots of these since usually you carry about 4 of them in your deck. Electrode, Roller Skates, again another good card that I carry 4 of. Chespin, Reverse Holo, and Lapras as the rare. Alright, we've got another new, which is awesome. Pansear, Zora, Psychic Energy, Spoink, Pumpkaboo, Shadow Circle, Max Revive, Muscle Band, Spewpa, Reverse Holo, and Trevenant as the rare. Alright, so I'm going to open up one more pack. And we're going to get Inkay, Weedle, Diglett, Fletching, Timber, Cressola, Shauna, Braskin, Electrode, Reverse Holo, and Malamar as the rare. Alright, so I'm just going to give a refresher on what we're missing for X and Y. For some strange reason, this isn't complete yet. Oh wow, well, I can see why it's not complete. We're missing full art Skarmory, although strange enough, Dragons Exalted got considered complete without the full art. So what about Trainer? There has to be something we're missing to be able to not consider X and Y complete. Or am I just imagining that this set's not complete? V-Barrel, Dodrio, Fletching. They're all Reverse Holos except for Skarmory. Just double check, maybe I'm hallucinating that I haven't finished this. Nope, I haven't finished it apparently. Okay, that's very confusing and very strange, so we're gonna have to go for that full art Skarmory it seems. As I said, I haven't got the Giratina from Dragons Exalted and yet that's complete. Mysteries of life that I'll never figure out. Alright, back to opening. Tailo, Fennekin, Water Energy, Sandile, Diglett, Red Card, Herdia, Professor Sycamore, Taylor, Reverse Holo, and Furfrou as the rare. I love Furfrou. I've yet to try him out though. I've tried all the other cards that I've said I would try out from Plasma Storm, Ludicolo and Magnezone. Magnezone turned out to be not as good as I thought it did. It was very handy being able to use 2 supporter cards, but by the time you got Magnezone out, you were already on steam rolling through your opponent anyway. And it actually led to me decking myself out, unfortunately, a few times, so I guess it depends how you use Magnezone's ability. Honedge, Phantump, Bunnelby, Metal Energy, Water Energy, Professor's Letter, Inkay, Krokorok, Jigglypuff, Reverse Holo, and Crocodile as the rare. I don't know why I keep looking at it because it's never going to change those awful moves. So anyways, that's it for this episode. So in the next episode, we are going to go for that full art Skarmory card and complete the X and Y collection, which I honestly thought we did complete anyway, but I guess not. So I've got a new challenge, which is completing this collection. And later on I will get around to getting the last 2 cards from that collection, and we'll eventually move back to Legendary Treasures when I feel like I can handle the cards again. But anyways, until then, this is LadyKrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!